Dolls, of course, there's a lot going on with him. He's got to have his injections. If the show goes on season 2, we're assuming it is, where would that journey go for him? Is he going to be yanked out of Purgatory, possibly?
It's a very good question. Honestly, I think for season 2, we're going to explore a lot when it comes down to Mr. Xavier Dolls. From his origins to who he was before the agent, you know, if he was married, if he had kids. I think we've explored so many of these characters from Wynonna's background to Doc's background to Bobo Del Rey to Willa. We haven't really exposed who this person is, why he's here, and why he's reacting the way he is. What are these serums he keeps popping in? And I think it's going to be even cool coming back to the jail where he's put half those criminals in and being thrown in with them and understanding what can happen after. That's like probably a whole series in itself, you know? Dolls locked up, Prison Break, Dolls edition, you know what I'm saying? That'd be pretty cool.
I'd watch that. How do you know what Dolls is, or is it like a secret to you too?
Honestly, I want it to be a unicorn. That's in my honest opinion. I think Dolls being a unicorn would be the coolest thing on TV. But we're still figuring it out, you know. And I think even if I knew, I still wouldn't tell you guys. But it's one of those things where like I have a hunch, but it'll be interesting. Somebody made mention that he may be a mutant from X-Men. He's probably the original. Like, can you imagine? Dolls is like from, you know, Professor X is like, you know, thing.
And then he goes to Arkham prison.
Exactly. Crossover. Hey, Dolls on X-Men. Bryan Singer.
Well, another big pivotal thing that happened is, of course, the kiss. I mean, between Dolls and Wynonna.
Yes.
That was really hot. That was unexpected.
Thank you.
But again, even though he might be in prison, needs to break out, I would imagine he'd still want to, you know, deal with those feelings.
Yeah, I think so. I think even, you know, in that specific moment where they actually lip locked was kind of just woe for him. It was a wolf actor. And even at the last moment in the series where you see him driving off and that look that he has, there's so much going on in his head. There's so much he's thinking about. And I think if we get to season 2, we'll be able to tap into his brain. And that'll be a cool dynamic, understanding how they're going to work together with that connection. How they're going to do business with that intimate spark. And especially being, you know, Wynonna being who she is and Dolls being who he is, that's going to be messy. It's going to be real messy.
Was he willing to fight Doc for the woman?
Say it again?
Is he willing to fight Doc for the woman?
I think so. I think so. I think so. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Well, that's interesting because the relationship between Dolls and Doc has been really cool through the season to watch them sort of frenemy, you know, climb towards something.
Yes.
I think that's lovely.
I think it's with Tim and I. Tim is amazing, by the way. He and I, we talk about a cool thing that we wanted to spin-off. It's called the Doc and Dolls Show. Or riding in cars with Doc and Dolls. How crazy would that be? You know, like just Dolls teaching Doc how a car works. Like just 30 seconds. This is how the ignition works. What? Comment, cut. You know what I mean? Like an episode a week. Hey, how are you?
If you could write the first scene of season 2 for your character, what would it look like?
Doing chin-ups in a prison cell and fighting off a bunch of revenants and bad guys. Bang! Hello! Shirt on though, because I gotta work out these burgers. Okay? Just saying.
Doesn't he get like his one call? He called Wynonna and saying, "Bring that gun right down here, right now."
I don't think they follow the rules in the Black Badge division. I don't think they get phone calls and rights and all that. I think they're stripped of that stuff when you're in the Black Badge facility. But if he did, I think he would probably call Wynonna. Maybe his mommy. We'll see.
Well, you mentioned.
Are you surprised at kind of the big fan following that the show's gotten?
It's insane. Like the fandom, in a good way. I've been blown away. As soon as I got off the airplane at the San Diego International Airport, bombarded by like Earpers. I was like, what the heck? You know, it's like, what? Like, meanwhile, you got Lucas Till from MacGyver who's like, oh, hey, how's it going? You know what I mean? It's just interesting. But what's really cool is the gifts that we've been getting. And like, just knowing each and every one of us and what we like. And the things that we like. Tim, he got like dog stashes and all that stuff, you know. Melanie loves coffee, so she got coffee. And Dom likes earthy things, so she got earthy things. I DJ, so I got DJ stuff. Like, it's like they really know who we are. And that's just so humbling and so refreshing. And I'm so grateful for our incredible fans and supporters. It really means a lot.
What do you think it is about the show that makes people feel so much about it?
Oh, goodness. If I knew, I'd tell the executives right away. It'd be like season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But honestly, if I could guess, I'm in it. So what the fans get from us, that's something that they can articulate better than I can. But I think what really works in our favor is the camaraderie we all have, and the family that we have, and the love that we have for each other. And I think that really shows, and it's not an act. We're not trying to be funny and cool. Like, we genuinely have such a great time. We joke around. We love each other, and I think the fans really relate to that. And also the diversity of the cast, and the representation in every capacity, from the relationships with Dominique, Kat, and the Way Hot, myself. It's just an eclectic show, and I think it really has a reach to a lot of different audiences. And I think that's really key in today's society and what's going on, and in today's television world. And I think that's a huge plus for us.
You don't think it's about the badass with the gun?
Oh, it's a given. And having a female lead, come on, female cast, essentially. Tim and I was like, this is an amazing team, badass females, and so Mel kills it. And I think that's super cool to see, a woman in a role. She's not playing a damsel in distress, real qualities, real flaws, and I think that's awesome. Even for a guy watching that, I'm like, yes, finally, something different.
Do you ever get a little I don't know, just a funny feeling because you're watching the women go out there and beat up other guys?
I love it. We need more of it. Are you kidding me? Funny feeling. I love that feeling. I'm like, please kick my ass any day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. Like, please. So I think it's dope. We need more of that. Not just in front of the camera, but behind the camera, from directors, producers. Thank God for our amazing writer, Emily Andres, but we need more of that. That's what the industry needs, and I think it'll make it so much better. Thank you so much, guys. And ladies.